They've come a long way. The Highwaymen Artists are no longer selling their art on the sides of the roads, but they are making statewide appearances at galleries, giving demonstrations, lectures, and workshops. Four of the original remaining Highwaymen have formed their own corporation. They are Curtis Arnett, Robert Butler, Hezekiah Baker, and Willie C. Regan. The LLC was formed in the early 2000s to preserve the Highwayman legacy, shares the history of the artists' lives within the communities, and to a whole new generation of people. Members of the LLC still paint traditional-style current Highwayman paintings, but they are now commissioned to do works of art by important organizations throughout Florida to preserve the old Florida scenery. The LLC's ultimate goal is to operate their own museum. If you want to start collecting Highwayman art and you want to buy the current works from the artists, you could buy from them directly. There has been some forgeries on the market, and you have to buy from reputable places, usually places that have relationships with the artists. That is a good route to go. These artists' works are definitely not going to fall by the wayside like they did back in the 50s, where they'd have to go back to selling them in the road. They are very collectible, and they're beautiful works that are endearing to this day. Here is a list of the artists inducted into the Florida Artists Hall of Fame. They were inducted on March 24th, 2004. Alfred Hare, who was one of the original Highwaymen artists who was taught under Bacchus. Curtis Arnett, Hezekiah Baker, Ellis Buckner, George Butler, Al Black, Livingston Roberts, Roy McClendon, Harold Newton, another Bacchus student, Sam Newton, Lem Newton, James Gibson, Mary Ann Carroll, the only woman of the group, Johnny Daniels, Willie C. Regan, Cornell Smith, Charles Wells, Charles Wheeler, Ronnie Demps, Livingston Roberts, Charles Walker, Isaac Knight, Robert Lewis, John Maynor, and Alfonso Moran.